Hi, I'm Haley, and I am going to be discussing the movie The Firm today. And I'm going to start out by giving a brief overview of what happened in the movie, and then touching on three main ethical points that I saw throughout the movie, and then kind of concluding it up. So, to begin with, The Firm is about a man who graduates from Harvard Law School at the top of his class and goes to work for a law firm, getting paid extremely well. There's all kinds of other perks. He gets a fully furnished house, a new Mercedes, so multiple benefits to it. And then shortly after working there, he discovers that the firm isn't really what they seem to be and isn't as legitimate as they seem to be. And so moving on into the three main points dealing with ethical dilemmas that I found throughout the movie, the first being with the firm and its clients. So the firm is actually supporting the Chicago mob, and that is their main client, their main source of revenue. And actually, 30% of their clients are non existent, aren't even legitimate. And so they receive a lot of money from the Chicago mob, who makes money, of course, doing all kinds of other illegal things. And so this basically would come in to play in our profession and choosing clients when you know that they're doing illegal activities, doing things that are not good, and they're just not a ideal client, but you know that they're going to make you very profitable and make your firm very profitable, and deciding whether or not you should still accept them and take them on as a client. And so this raises, of course, that big issue. Moving on to the next ethical issue that I noticed throughout this movie, deals with Mitch McDeere, who is the man that goes to work for the law firm. And he basically makes a deal with the FBI to get his brother out of prison in exchange for helping them prosecute the Chicago mob and the law firm that they know are committing illegal acts. And his brother is in jail for manslaughter. And he pretty much makes this deal, develops this whole plan to get his brother out of jail. And so that brings into question whether or not it's right that he used his position to save his brother from dealing with the mistakes, and whether that was fair to, whoever he killed, their family, friends, and that kind of thing, and getting him out of having to deal with the consequences of that. And then the third ethical issue also deals with Mitch McDeere and his choices throughout the movie, and with finding justice and getting the law firm prosecuted. So he actually ended up not getting evidence on the Chicago mob. He just found that the firm was overcharging clients, which was illegal. And so he actually turned those documents into the FBI instead, giving them, reason to take down the main players at the firm as well as the firm as a whole. Yet the Chicago mob got to walk free and didn't get in any trouble. And so he did this all legitimately, all legally, obtaining the client's consent to release their documents and their bills to show that they actually were overpaid. And his big question was his duty to his clients and the client confidentiality, which is something that we face in our career is, should we stay loyal to our clients even though we know that maybe they're up to something, and just violating kind of that relationship there. And so this law firm got in a big trouble, but they didn't get prosecuted for the things they did, like killing people and that kind of thing. And not only that, the Chicago mob walked free, but there's still some people going to jail. So it definitely brings into some questions there where, to what extent should you be loyal to your clients? And so I know that, we'll all have different solutions to these problems and different answers to these ethical questions based on our ethical values and, our perspectives and what we think is important. But it's definitely really key to just keep ethical standards in line and try and do what, you think is the right thing to do, which of course varies from person to person. And so overall, I really enjoyed watching the movie The Firm, and it brought up many ethical dilemmas and decisions throughout the movie, but I chose these three to discuss with you after providing a brief overview of the movie, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.